Breaking news. Just hours before kickoff of the Steelers' 2025 season against the New York Jets, a major development has shaken the football world. Pittsburgh's locker room leader and one of the NFL's most respected veterans has struck a new deal that could change the tone of the entire season. Stay locked in, because what we're about to share may have a huge impact on the Steelers' defense this year. But before we dive deeper into today's breaking story, make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit that like button, and don't forget to turn on the bell icon so you never miss the latest Steelers updates. Now let's get back to the news. Steelers captain and defensive powerhouse Cam Hayward has finalized a fresh agreement with the team, one that adds over $3 million in potential incentives for the 2025 season. This move isn't just about money. It's about respect, value, and motivation. While Hayward's base salary for this year is on the lower side, these added incentives give him the chance to earn more if he delivers in the clutch. The structure reportedly rewards him for performance benchmarks such as tackles, sacks, and playoff success. For the Steelers, this is more than a contract adjustment. It's a message: leadership and loyalty will be recognized. And for Hayward, it means extra fuel heading into what could be one of the most pivotal years of his career. As the countdown to kickoff continues, all eyes will now be on how Cam Hayward and this Steelers defense perform when the lights come on against the New York Jets. Now, let's dig a little deeper into why this move by the Steelers makes so much sense. There were really two possible paths the front office could have taken with Cam Hayward's contract. One option was to shuffle some of his future roster bonus into a signing bonus for this season. On the surface, that might have looked like a quick fix, but in reality, it would have boxed the Steelers into another tough contract negotiation with Hayward as soon as next offseason rolled around, a scenario the team clearly wanted to avoid. Instead, Pittsburgh chose a smarter, more flexible route: incentives. This structure protects the team while also rewarding the player. Here's why. If Hayward were to miss significant time due to injury, or if his production dipped below his usual All-Pro standard, he wouldn't cash in on those bonuses. But if he performs the way fans know he can, the way he has year after year, then those extra millions become absolutely attainable. Let's not forget, this is a defensive tackle who just last season was named first-team All-Pro, piled up 8 sacks, added multiple tackles for loss, and even led the squad with 11 pass breakups, a rare feat for someone at his position. His impact on this defense is undeniable, and the incentive structure simply ensures that both sides get exactly what they deserve. The Steelers get security, and Hayward gets the chance to prove once again why he's one of the most dominant interior defenders in football. What makes this deal even more strategic is how it's structured against the salary cap. The incentives only add up to a little over $3 million, and here's the key detail. If Hayward doesn't reach those benchmarks, the money simply rolls forward, freeing up cap space for 2026. That flexibility gives the Steelers breathing room, while still offering their captain the chance to earn more if he dominates on the field. And let's be honest, if anyone has earned that chance, it's Cam Hayward. Despite his age, he continues to rank among the top defensive tackles in the league, a true anchor in the trenches. Even if he hits every incentive available, his pace still won't crack the top 15 at his position. Think about that. A player with All-Pro credentials, leadership value, and game-changing production, still coming at a bargain price compared to his peers. For Pittsburgh, that's not just a contract win. It's a competitive advantage. With Hayward's steady presence added to a roster stacked with talent, the Steelers are positioning themselves for what they hope is a serious run at another Lombardi trophy. The defense is loaded with stars, the locker room has its leader, and the message is clear. This team believes its window to contend is wide open. As this season approaches, the potential for the Steelers feels bigger than it has in years. With a first-ballot Hall of Fame quarterback in Aaron Rodgers commanding the offense, the foundation is already in place for something special. The offensive line, young, tough, and improving, has shown flashes of real promise during camp and preseason. Behind them, running back Jaylen Warren brings efficiency and explosiveness, a perfect balance to keep defenses on their heels. Out wide, the receivers have the speed and separation skills to open up the field, while the tight end group adds another layer of matchup problems for opponents. And then there's the defense, the heartbeat of Pittsburgh football. At every level, there's talent built to dominate. A front line that can stop the run and pressure quarterbacks, linebackers like Patrick Queen and Peyton Wilson who can fly sideline to sideline, and a secondary with the confidence to lock down in man coverage. In the middle of it all stands Cam Hayward, the veteran leader who sets the tone for the entire team. His production speaks for itself, but his leadership and presence are just as valuable. For the Steelers, having Hayward energized and motivated makes this already stacked roster even more dangerous. What this deal really accomplishes is security, both for the team and for Cam Hayward. By finalizing the agreement now, there's no concern about holdouts or distractions before the opener. Fans can rest easy knowing one of the team's most important leaders will be on the field, suited up and ready to go. The incentive-based structure is what makes this contract so effective. If Hayward produces at his usual all-pro level, he'll earn every bit of that extra money, and rightfully so. If, on the other hand, injuries or age slow him down, the Steelers aren't locked into overpaying. Instead, that unused cap space shifts forward into 2026, giving the front office flexibility for free agency or trades down the line. It's the kind of balance that smart organizations aim for, rewarding elite performance without compromising future plans. And in Hayward's case, it's about more than just numbers on paper. It's about giving a respected veteran the chance to prove, once again, why he's the heartbeat of Pittsburgh's defense. For the Steelers, this move signals confidence heading into 2025. For Hayward, it's a challenge and an opportunity to show the league he's still among the very best at what he does. This agreement with Cam Hayward feels like the mark of a well-run organization. Around the league, we've seen stars like Saquon Barkley and Zach Bond rewarded after all-pro seasons. And now Pittsburgh has made sure its own leader is recognized the same way. It may have taken right up until the final hours before kickoff, but the deal is done, and that changes the entire mood inside the locker room. Hayward enters this opener not only motivated, but appreciated. As Coach Mike Tomlin put it, he'll be chomping at the bit to get after Justin Fields and set the tone for the season. And he won't be doing it alone. With T.J. Watt, Alex Highsmith, Keanu Benton, and the rest of a stacked defensive front beside him, this unit has every chance to be one of the most feared pass-rushing groups in football. Add in the storyline of Aaron Rodgers facing his former team, and you have the recipe for an emotional, high-energy showdown. The Steelers aren't just stepping into Week 1 with momentum. They're stepping in with belief, unity, and a roster that looks ready to chase greatness. For Pittsburgh, the message is clear. The journey toward a 7th Lombardi Trophy begins now. If you're a true NFL fan and want to stay updated with daily news, trade rumors, and all the latest buzz around the league, then make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel. We bring you breaking news, expert analysis, and in-depth coverage so you never miss a single update about your favorite teams and players. And here's the most important part. Don't forget to press the bell icon. Loudspeaker that way, you'll be the first to know whenever we drop a new video. Stay ahead of the game and be part of our growing community of passionate NFL fans. Let's talk football.